Once upon a time, in the land of healthcare, there lived a CIO who wanted to become a hero. This CIO wanted to fix the biggest problems in his town. The town's population's health strategy was in shambles because in his town, the same patient could have many charts. Clinical safety was compromised because each chart for his patient contained only partial information. And finally, his town's billing was really inefficient because it was impossible to collect for today's and the previous services together. All of this because previous services were under a different chart. So last year, our CIO, like all CIOs do, went to HiMSS. After talking to the other CIOs about his problem, he decided to go for help to the three-letter Blue King who lived in the biggest and bluest palace at HiMSS. The king mercifully agreed to help, but only if our CIO and his town pay the king's ransom for his blue MPI, a weapon that the king has used for many, many years, a weapon that also required many long dark winters of hard work to implement. After a sleepless night of thinking how to convince his town to pay the king's ransom and to spend endless winters implementing, our CIO went back to him. There, he happened to notice a new knight in a shiny armor who just rode into him on the biggest and baddest motor coach fit for CIO. The shiny knight carried in his hand Big Data MPI, a new weapon just forged and heavily patented, with the latest tools and technology. This new Big Data MPI weapon was so cool, it could do all the things the other MPIs could not. It was so powerful, it could scale to tens of millions of identities without requiring more hardware. It was so precise, it could find many more duplicates. It was so smart that it could remember all the past information for each person, even if they changed their name and addresses and phone numbers many times. It was so convenient that our CIO could install it in his town himself, or even use it in a SaaS configuration. And finally, Big Data MPI could be installed and protecting his town by the end of this spring. Our CIO did not waste any time. He quickly jumped in the shiny knight's motor coach, and over some caviar and champagne, the two of them quickly outlined the strategy of how to free his town from duplicates. Today, our CIO is a hero in his town, living in a much bigger manner. He just extended his contract with the shiny knight for 3 more years. If you want to speak with the hero CIO and get the story directly from him, please contact the shiny knight at CIOhero@bigdatampi.com.